been an amazing journey already. The series is getting bigger and better. This season is all about finding new talent.
When I was growing up, it was very hard to break through in the DJ world. And you have to be very talented and very good. But on top of that, you have to meet the right people who give you that little push in the light.
There's a million DJs out there. And I think every day 3,000 to 4,000 new DJs worldwide start producing and DJing. So the competition is a lot harder now than it was 10 years ago. The bubbling up DJs with 7-Up have what I'm looking for in a DJ. I'm working very closely with 7-Up to find young guys to work with because they give me a lot of inspiration as well, actually. The energy they have, you know, it reminds me of when I started, and it's just really great to see.
I would like to bring up to the stage the world-renowned and 7-Up ambassador, Tiesto.
Thank you very much.
I've been involved in music forever, pretty much, you know. I mean, I started playing the piano when I was 7, played the guitar, the violin. And DJing, it was just like one more instrument for me, you know. I've been doing this for like 6, 7 years now, and I want to do this for the next 20 years as well.
When I first saw Danny Avila play, I saw this really the sparkle in his eyes. He loved the DJ.
I met him when he was 14. A few years later, he started playing before me at Pasha. I invited him to open up for me every week.
And when he plays, it's just a burst of energy.
We did this Asia tour, which was amazing, honestly.
I see it in him how I was when I was 18.
He really reached the crowd very well, and that's why I think he's going to be one of the biggest ones.
It's really important to have a friend in the music industry that you can actually ask him, what do you think about this? And he's probably the most experienced artist in the music industry. I'm really happy, you know, that brands like 7-Up, they are supporting artists like us.
I always look for the sound quality first. It has to sound crisp and powerful, and then originality, those two things. I can't really describe it, but when I hear a track, I feel it. Like, oh, this is special.
Our first year out of college, we got booked in Hong Kong. It was our first gig. We flew out there for one show. It was a 24-hour flight. It was the craziest experience because 3 hours after the show, we flew back home to New York. And after that, we realized this is what we're doing.
Awesome. Disco Fries, I heard a couple of their tracks and I really liked their style of music and also the sound quality that they produce. It's very crispy clear.
I was like, okay, I want to meet you guys. So I hit him up on Twitter.
Everybody asked, like, how did you guys put this whole thing together with Tiesto? But really, it was just him reaching out on Twitter, and he was like, yo, I love your stuff.
They're two very well-educated producers. They can make like trap, they can make hardstyle, they can make electro.
We're really psyched about working with Tiesto for a multitude of reasons. He's got his finger on the pulse. He knows what's up and coming. He knows what he wants. But he's also open to so many ideas. So when we go outside of the box and we play him something crazy, he's like, yeah, let's run with that.
The first time we heard Tiesto play one of our records, like on Club Life, we were like, that's huge.
We've reached the peak of our career.
Right, that was the ceiling.
A lot of new producers, they take a track which is very popular and then they try to make something similar. But I can always hear it. When somebody makes something original, then it stands more out, and that's what I'm looking for.
We actually met through like local promotions and club events in Toronto, and I think I was like 15, and I actually was my first like gig, like doing like promoting, and then we met at the event, and then we just became friends.
He was actually flyering outside to promote my parties.
He literally just came up to us. It was so weird because he had just started playing some of our stuff on his podcast. And we walked into the back room and he just literally went, oh, Zach Torres. And we were like, what? Like, how do you know that?
In the beginning, I kept an eye on them, but they still had to develop a lot. I think what they did in the last year made a lot of progress. And then I felt like, okay, now they're ready for the next step.
We have a new track that's actually going to be premiered at Ultra with Tiesto.
Ultra right here, this is our brand new track with Tiesto. This is the world premiere. Make some noise right now.
With a guy like that that's been doing it for so long, he has the ear that a lot of people don't have, and he knows what sounds good and what doesn't sound good.
I love to see like new young guys going to the top and make it on their own because they're super talented, and that I've been a part of their lives in some way.
I see in their eyes that they are so eager and want to achieve something, and to be able to help them, like give them feedback on the tracks or help them with other stuff, it really makes my life better. It feels so great to do that.
I love to find new talent and be like, I discovered that guy.
Next time on In the Booth.
Fashion is something really important to me. Music and fashion are just going hand in hand. I follow my heart, and it brought me to amazing places, to playing for 120,000 people in the EDC.